Welcome back to Let's Play Galactic Civilizations 2. I'm Hunter Black Luna. So instead of the technical bad news, today I actually have some decently good news. I have a headset with built-in mic, which should improve the quality of the talking, which is why I will strive to be more chill in my tone. What are you mining? Morale is always good stuff. Alright. This starbase might get sniped. That would be kind of annoying. So we're just setting up, you know, setting up for a good old-fashioned brawl. I'm gonna keep the TFV Jakarta covering this Altarian transport. When the time comes for a war, we're not going to allow those Altarian troops to move up and attack us. No, we're not. Corks will produce its defenders. Ophiuchi has some defenders coming in. We just want to make sure things don't get too hot from the Altarians. Here's Sidal. Sidal could be trouble, but I'm not particularly expecting it. This task group can move really far. Now they can see things because they can. That's just an influencer starbase, but we might want to hit that. Man, I'd hit it. Can we get all three in view? There we go. That Altarian fleet could be kind of annoying, but I'm reasonably confident we could defeat it in battle. We'll have to see though, I mean, you never know. The Ivory Coast. Man, we don't even need that. Something just occurred to me. Time for more designing, because that's so much fun. This'll be right quick. I just need to... Huh. Oh, it'll do. Looks really weird, but it'll do. An advanced troop module holds 1,000 legions. This transport will only hold 1,000. And in exchange, we're gonna give it the best engines in the entirety of the universe. This thing will be blinding. Oh, hyperwarp makes such a difference when it comes to this sort of thing. It's freaking ridiculous at this stage. We can afford to put range on it, but not sensors. Sensors are ungodly expensive. Here. Now this is already an unnecessary amount of range, but this just means it'll reach any point in space pretty much. Man, hyperwarp is 5. It's the smallest drive we have. And it can't fit. That's kind of a waste of space. I tell you what. Let's only use one range. What won't ruin this ship's symmetry? There. Man, that's an abomination. Oh well. Doesn't need to look pretty. Just needs to invade planets. Alright. If this new mic cuts out after like 7 minutes, I'm not gonna be happy. TR Grant class. How does it stack up to the Normandy? It's a lot quicker. Alright, I'm happy with that. And we need a fighter, don't we? Some kind of fighter, at least. I wonder what a tiny fighter can give us. I've never put in much stock in them, but we could give it a shot. Eh. I don't know why a starfighter needs wings, but there you go. Just a really basic kinda ship. On such a ship. It doesn't look like we can put enough missiles to make that much of a difference. Yeah, these are small missiles. Alright, we can design a fighter that has 6 missile attack, but it can't do anything else. That's just not acceptable to me. I mean, shield technology has advanced so much that just 3 missile attack it's not going to be powerful enough. We don't have the economy to produce large ships in like large numbers. Like, we're not going to be churning out a ton of Ark Royals. Not at this stage anyway. I've probably been neglecting domestic techs too, which is never exactly a smart idea. Man, that wing on the top looks retarded. Screw it, you'll do. Alright, this looks a lot better. I don't think... we have 14 spare space. Hyperwarp costs 4. Any missiles that cost 10? Oh man, if we had one more space. But we don't. I'm gonna put shields on it. And engines. I hear in Twilight of the Arnor engines are a lot more expensive. That might be something to look into, I don't know. I don't know about the ship. It can move 13 a turn. That translates to 20 something in reality. It can hit for 6. We haven't gotten new weapons tech in a while though, so I just wasted a bunch of your time. We gotta strategize about this a little. I don't want to waste a large transport on this since it's not even 6 million. Also, you will notice the Altarians are starting to figure out what the writing on the wall is. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a preemptive declaration from them at some point fairly soon, actually. Whatever, I'll just use the Ivory Coast on their world. I could attack this turn. Could definitely wear down these planetary defenders, take the world, and then I don't particularly care what this Altarian squadron does. Although it would be good to divert enough resources to make it matter. These Altarians, we can sort them through. We've got enough units heading that way. A lot of our top of the class frigates. Well-rounded vessels. Overseers, I need you in position. Now see, I'm glad I see that. Man, they only move 4 still. I know that means they can pack the guns on, but for me, movement is just much more important. I mean, I'll swarm large enough where it don't matter. Let's just move up. So actually, that's a really bad idea. We're gonna need to get support up there. Luckily, victories move so fast. It's crazy. There you go, that'll beef you up some. Just for good measure. This fleet will move down here. Yeah, we're using entirely too much force to lock these planets down. The Danube and the Nile. Sticking the corks in will drastically reduce our speed, and I don't want to do that yet. In fact, let's start heading that way. Oh, we can't this turn. TFA victory. Kindly rendezvous with there. That'll shore up that side and make it really hard for them to kill us. Alright, 2 victories. Let's start assigning. Winfield Scott's a Wakizashi. That means we should put it against a weakened planet. This planet is weakened. Winfield Scott will be against Sherry. Grizzly... Paulos Pride against Alioth. What else do we have moving up? Nothing much else quite yet. Move our recon squadron. Just keep them moving. Alright. Well, we have a plan. I'm gonna send the Canada right through everything else. Alright. Everyone's pretty much looks like they got their orders. I'm gonna be cutting out in and out a little bit. I don't have a total assurance of peace. Concordia, go there. Hang on. Do our Concordias move the same as the... I'm sorry, do they hit the same as... Huh. Actually, the Andes hit harder. But with our heavier shielding, it should be good.